And before we get into the video, I would just like to catch you up on what is going on with CyberPunk 2077 and CD Projekt Red. They are so far making two big mistakes, and that's really all I can claim that they're doing. This being the first one. Do you remember when I said this? CyberPunk 2077 story will be slightly shorter than The Witcher 3 following complaints from players. Now I'm going to pose a question to you and the people over at CD Projekt Red. Do you think George R. Martin, do you think the writer of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, do you think they give a shit about how long they make their thing and if you decide to finish it? Do you think they cater their stuff to you, the person who does not have the time to finish the game, as if that is their problem? No, they don't. And in fact, if you look at something like Harry Potter, it only got longer as it kept going. This is so sad for CD Projekt Red to do. Shortening the story is utter bullshit. And that, little did we know, would start to be a trend in disappointments we would be getting from CD Projekt Red with this now delay. To December 10th apparently is that CyberPunk 2077 delayed until December despite developer crunch. This is very reminiscent of a situation that happened with The Last of Us Part 2. The highly anticipated video game CyberPunk 2077 has been delayed again, pushing it weeks after the launch of the next-gen consoles. The title is now set to go on sale on December 10th. This is terrible news, and I wanted to talk about it, but I was holding it in to get more information, and we do have some more information, so we'll get right to that after we talk about this for a second. I cannot believe this happened, and it's funny, in a clip, I had a suspicion that it was going to get delayed again. If you were going to delay your game to September, CyberPunk, delay that shit to February and come out on the PlayStation 5. If I'm gonna make a prediction, I think it's going to get delayed. I do not think it's coming out this Christmas season. Trust me, I had that suspicion and it came true. Now let's talk about the worst part of this delay. The worst part of this delay is that from Inverse.com, suspicious leak claims that CyberPunk 2077 could be delayed to 2021. The future of Night City looks shaky. Danny Paz writes this, and it is a rumor. Now, I'm also going to say that this delay to 2021 is a good thing. In fact, it is the best thing for the game. Why? Because I had said, like I said in that clip, that it should be made for the PlayStation 5 specifically, and they don't want to half-ass that, and they don't want to release a bullshit update from the PS4 to PS5 version. This is a good thing. However, it is still negative. I know that's not going to be relayed well. You're probably going to downvote the video just like you did my last video about the Xbox Game Pass, but I'm here to talk the truth and my opinion backed by some facts. Even though this is a rumor, I think we can trust this rumor, and I'm gonna say it now. I do think CyberPunk is going to be delayed again for the fourth time. The CyberPunk 2077 release date was pushed back to December 10th despite developer CD Projekt Red's announcement that the open world role-playing game had gone gold. Gone gold means that it's ready to fucking go, if you didn't know, earlier in October. Now, as of Monday, which was the 24th, I believe, of October, a leaker with an established track record has called the delay riddled game's new release date into question. Now, I get it, it's a leak. The account said E3 2020 would be cancelled months before it was formally announced, which was admittedly an easy prediction given the pandemic. I understand that that was an easy prediction. I'm sure many other people made it, but the fact is it's the same account, and further in this Inverse article, there are other accounts of this person or account being correct. Trying to defend a rumor is always going to be hard, but after 3 delays, is it really that outrageous to expect a fourth? December 10th is only a month away, however, and a fourth delay might be downright unacceptable for gamers and investors, which casts some doubts on the new delay rumors. But the leaker's track record on CD Projekt Red's recent statement about CyberPunk 2077 have made it increasingly difficult to expect anything outright. Now, let's look into the official reason as to why CyberPunk was delayed this time. The game developer CD Projekt Red is pushing back the release date by 3 weeks, citing the need to ensure CyberPunk 2077 runs well across 9 different gaming platforms, including the upcoming PS5, Xbox Series X, as well as Windows PCs. Now, do I see a problem with this? The fact that they're concerned with several different platforms? Yes, because in all honesty, the last half a decade or so, It has been very clearly shown that games dedicated to one system, mainly the PlayStation, those games succeed and succeed at a very high level. Those exclusives do well. Why? Because all of the resources and everything is made and tailor-made for one specific system. Whether you're riding for Xbox, going for PC, PlayStation, whatever, the examples and facts around a PlayStation exclusive are just undeniable in the fact that they can make a great game for just one console. I still think this is a pretty good thing with the delay to make sure that it runs great on the next generation. I had said already that it should have been like that from the start. This is yet another mishap from CyberPunk 2077, and I know I've had discussions about this in my comment sections a few times about the story length being shortened and how people are okay with it. I would love to see how people justify this delay again and the fact that we might possibly be delayed again. I understand defending a game because you like it, I understand that, but can we just look at the facts objectively? The game has been delayed out the ass, it clearly wasn't gold, and it wasn't ready to be ran on next-gen series consoles. That's not a good thing, and that's not forgetting the fact that they caved into whiny-ass gamers and are not making the game they initially set out to make. And I really don't like being the one to have to say that. I do still think, even though you've already probably downloaded the video, that this is a good thing in the long run, or potentially could be, as in, hopefully they run better on the next-gen consoles. But as of right now, my disappointment, and I'm sure many others, is very, very high with CD Projekt Red. I know I talk a lot, I might have rambled, I definitely ranted because CD Projekt Red is fucking up. I'm the grown kid, and I'll catch you back in another video.